Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to some Expedition 33. Now, last time, a lot of stuff happened. Because, like, the first stream was just us pretty much going through all the opening stuff, and then the second stream was a lot of fighting, and leveling, and figuring out builds, and we did a lot of things yesterday. But today, which I don't even know what day is it? It's like Friday or something, right? Maybe Saturday? Let me check my calendar really quick. It's Saturday, okay. That means I don't get to stream tomorrow. Unless I want to. I guess I still could. But I don't know. Because like yesterday after the stream, I was actually like extremely surprisingly upset that I had to stop playing. I really wanted to like keep going. So I don't know. Maybe it's a stream on Sunday kind of deal. We'll see how I feel tomorrow and after this stream. But either way, I'm really getting into the game. It's been pretty fun. I've been doing a little bit of thinking though, because the big question is, when do you start using the Kalur? And I don't really want to start using it until I have all the characters unlocked, or at least have a full team of characters that I am fairly confident I'm going to keep that team of characters through the end game, you know? Because I think there's more characters that you can unlock, I'm pretty sure. And so I don't want to start using these if the character might be replaced at some point. Just because I feel like that might handicap us later in the game. You know, if we've used all this and then we get another character and place a character we used like 8 of these on, then it's just 8 less of these that we can use in the end game. So we're not going to start using those until we've locked in the characters that we want to have for the end game. Although, really the only character that I was thinking I would replace would probably be Gustav. Now, no offense to Gustav, he's very useful, but I was thinking over, you know, the last day, that since a lot of the enemies we're coming up against, and I'm sure going forward this will be more and more prevalent, but a lot of enemies have AoE attacks, and I was thinking our team overall is only as durable as our least durable member. You know, like if they choose to attack Gustav, that's great, because he's tanky, and that's what we're building him for. But if they attack anybody else, then Gustav's tankiness doesn't apply at all. So I think my mentality has shifted a little bit to focusing more on keeping everyone a little tanky and having more team healing. You know, Gustav has a good self-healing, but Lune has good spells for like healing other people, so that's important. And I think we're gonna focus more on that. And aside from tankiness, of course, like if we were building him to be a damage dealer, even then a lot of what he does is either not as much damage as other people, or they are just kind of going towards his overcharge. So really right now the best that he does is the ranged attacks, which he's kind of our best range attacker right now. And he also has the overcharge, which can do like upwards of 1,000 damage if you have it at full charge and you do it right. So that's a significant amount of damage, but I still feel like he's just not the highest DPS character we could have. And seeing as how durability is kind of skill-based, but damage is fairly set in stone, I think going for higher damage and then just getting good would be a good option. I don't know yet. It'll depend on what other characters. I might end up not liking the other characters and just sticking with Gustav anyway, but generally, as I think I've mentioned, I almost always, in everything I play female characters. So already Gustav's kind of breaking the mold. I do like him better than most male characters in games, and I think that's because of the writing. The writing is very good for him. But at the same time, it's not exactly my style to play male characters most of the time. So that is already kind of working against him. But we'll just have to see and like wait and see what the other characters are like, because I honestly don't know.
This building has a certain...
How did that not hit him? There we go. That went like right through him. But anyways, let's get into some killing. I don't like these guys, because these guys are they're very fast, as it were. So let's start her combos of electricity. And you can start... these guys are really fast, so it might be best not to go straight into offense, but let's just do it anyway. We're gonna rely on our skill, which is probably a bad idea. Alright, now you... These guys don't really have weak spots as far as I know, so you're just gonna go straight into an attack. Let's see, what does powerful take? We could apply powerful. Just buff the other two's damage, but that wouldn't help us in this moment. I don't think we're gonna kill that thing either way, though. So we might as well make the rest go better. So yeah, let's...
Let me help. I'm ready.
Yeah, those things have a really... They're really fast. I don't know how to avoid any of their abilities. Okay, you are gonna use Spark on you. Just because that burn does some good damage. And then you are gonna use Earth Rising. And that just kills him. Okay. But if we could get another character that has healing abilities, that would be very nice. Because then whoever gets damaged, we can actually like direct healing toward them. Because Lune has a lot of damaging stuff to be doing. It's kind of hard to use healing skills on her because you're only thinking about all the damage you could be doing. Alright. This shouldn't be too hard. Let's focus on the guy on the right. You offensive on that guy. Then you are going to shoot that. Just obliterates them, okay. And then... Did I get rid of this guy's weak spot? No. Alright then. Range damage for the win, I suppose. Alright, we learned some more Lumina. We just leveled up, so we might as well go back and heal and level. 4? As in, this flag was planted by the 4th ever expedition, or... Wait, that... Unless that's 48. I think that's 48. I was taking this as just a symbol. But yeah, because I was like, there is the 0 expedition, but they didn't count up from that point. I think they started counting down from like 99 after Expedition 0. Which I wonder why they decided to change that. Alright, we're gonna get you up to 10 on everything. You... I actually think we want to... Yeah, I think we're gonna get your vitality up. Just because, as I said, the way that I'm thinking about it now is that we're only as durable as our weakest member. So having characters with significantly lower health like that is a bit of a risk. So we're not gonna have vitality be like the main focus of any one character, but we are going to have it be at least a little competitive of a stat. Unlike how we have it now, where it's pretty much just forgotten about. Alright, you have 4 skill points. We need 6 for this. Yeah, high lightning damage to all enemies would be quite great. And it can break everything in there and fully charge the overcharge. That ability alone might make him a much better damage dealer. So we'll definitely wait until that's unlocked eventually. Okay, and nobody else can really get anything right now. So, we still need to rest. Because Lune took some serious damage. Because of those dang fast guys. Let's actually go fight the fast guys a couple more times. I kind of want to see if I can get their moveset down. Oh, great. That's a very finicky range. It looks like it should go further. Oh, but we wanted to... Yeah, I even with dodges, I couldn't really get that down. It's because they're not attacking with a weapon that you can just watch where the weapon goes. They're just kind of attacking with those weird claw things, and it makes it really hard to estimate. Oh, that just killed him. Okay. Sure. I guess just hit him with one of these. Interesting. Man, but that is... Oh, we're getting more catalysts. I wonder what you use those on after level 3. Because those only upgrade weapons up to level 3. But I'm sure later in the game, level 3 is gonna suck. Like, we're gonna want things way better than that. Okay, that one's really delayed. And then hit you with an assault that might kill it. Yeah. It wouldn't have if we hadn't hit the perfect, but that did take it down. Alright, I'm definitely not so good against these things defense-wise. We haven't been in the water area super long, but I feel like we should be better. Let's just keep sitting at the bonfire and resetting these for now. We could go up there. We could actually hit these guys this time. Thank you. Then you just do the... Well, you focus down another guy. Soften them both up for the earth attack. Okay, there we go. We're starting to... Ooh. We're starting to figure out the timing, but we're not quite there yet. Yeah, just attack. Yeah, but those guys are they're just so fast. Some attacks are really easy to dodge, but the faster attacks are just very difficult sometimes. And of course, these guys are easy because you just kind of shoot that thing and this thing's dead. You shoot that thing and this thing's pretty much dead. Now you do your shooting. Yeah, his range damage is pretty significant. Oh, and we get... Wait, you get recoats from battles? That's huge, actually. Because that means that I can actually just farm for resetting my character's stats and everything. That'd be amazing. Because, yeah, that just kind of allows you infinite build variety at any stage of the game. Okay. This does not look fun. Let's focus down the fast guys. You, of course, do your this. And you, we're gonna have you first shoot this guy. Because why not? Oh, and it started him burning. That's always good. And then you start an assault on this guy. Okay. I wonder how the counters work. Okay, you... Yeah, you attack. You spark on this guy, take him down. You, I would have used the earth thing, but you're actually just gonna use the light on yourself. Just for longevity. And you gonna use the Lumiere again. Very low damage. Oh, I think that's because she was in defensive. Yeah. Alright, just attack it. There we go. Yeah, so what do we do with all the catalysts after everything, all our weapons are past level 3? I wonder. Like, can you sell them somewhere, or do you just get, like, hundreds of them, and you have nothing to use them on? I don't know.
Nice.
After a free aim, base attack damage is increased by 50% for one turn. Honestly, that seems like a good thing for Mr. Free Aim over here. Which honestly, anyone could probably be good with free aim if they had as many free aim bonuses as he has, like the 50% increased free aim damage we got here. But this, I mean, it's bonuses here are pretty good, but the bonus down here we don't really use, so we'll put that on because it's not learned yet. And it increases the free aim, which, I mean, it doesn't boost free aim in and of itself, but it makes it so free aim boosts something else, which is useful. Alright, so where do we want to go next? Yeah, no fall damage still, which is surprising to me. Though I do like it. It makes it so you don't have to worry as much about maneuvering around correctly. Alright, there's some wimpy guys around the edges, but we'll let Gustav get them with ranged attacks. You start offensive, as always. Gustav is gonna start blowing stuff up. That kills both of them. And we can also, because your shield's broken, we can get your weak spot. And then just attack him, and I think he's dead. Yeah. Man. It's so easy when they just give you enemies that have literal bombs strapped to them. Like, it doesn't seem fair to them at all. Is that something? It is. It's hard to tell
Well,
sometimes.
that will help.
Because there's like glowy purple flowers, like over there. That's just a flower. And you can't interact with those, I don't think. So sometimes it's glowy purple loot, and sometimes it's just a flower.
Great.
I've been tricked more than once with that. Alright, we're gonna start bursting this guy down if we can. Because he's the hard one to avoid his attacks. The other one's not too bad. And even when he hits, he doesn't do much damage. You are first gonna do one of these, as always. And then... let's just have you regular attack you. Yeah, that takes you out. Alright, now you... I wish I could skip turns. I mean, I guess I can. But yeah, like, it's not like you can come back to them. It's like, you know, in Baldur's Gate 3, you can, like, skip someone's turn temporarily and then come back to them if you haven't gotten to the next enemy turn yet. But I think you can't do that here. But I would have liked to be able... I mean, I don't know if this thing will actually kill it. Okay, it doesn't kill it. Good. I was gonna say, I would have liked to be able to get a heal off. But I felt like Flame would just obliterate the thing. Which I guess I could have just used a lower damage heal, but... It's fine. Oh, and he's burning, and I want to heal you. So use that. Apparently that has a quick time event. That's the first time I've used that, so I didn't know. But... good. We did it. And I think everyone's pretty much full health now. Let's just check that. No? Did you not get the healing from that? Maybe you didn't. That would be unfortunate. Here's something up there. I don't know exactly how to get up there. Maybe we have to just climb higher up. Because we just went over there from that, which... we came from that way, so this way is also an option, but... let's see if we can find a way up there. Sometimes the parkour areas are a little hidden. Just because there's a lot of options for parkour, you know, there's the grapples, which that's just towards where you got the loot. There's the ropes. There's just areas you jump up. Yeah, I don't see anything else. So we're just going to assume that we cycle back around to that area later. And we're going to go this way. Plus, it seems like they add a lot of things for you to explore, like, on your second or third time around. 59. Alright, apparently people leveled up. That's good. Alright, now that your thingamawhatsits are at 10, let's see, this would affect speed and defense, which getting some speed would be good. But really, I think that you're just doing fine with what you've got. Because, I mean, luck might be nice just because it scales, but you won't always have something scaling with that. Preferably, we'd have something scaling with vitality and defense, eventually. I'm sure we'll find something like that someday. Otherwise, we can just recoat. Because apparently, you just get those all over the place. Alright, we'll get your skills all up to 10. Just because it's a nice round number, and we'll figure things out from there. You... we're gonna put 1 point into each of those. So we get a little bit of defense. A little bit of defense from the agility as well. Just working to make you a little tankier. Because if she's going to be sticking around most of the game, we're going to need her to actually be able to do things. So you were going down this route. And we can't get that yet, so we'll just leave you be. You were going for earth and lightning, neither of which we can progress, or healing. Yeah, this is, I think, what we want. Oh, but that takes fire. But that's only for the regen. That doesn't really affect anything else. Which, the regen would be really nice. But if we're just using it for... I mean, it's basically 5 AP to get a light stain, which is useful for pretty much anything. And group healing, which is also very nice. So we're definitely going to still go for that, but probably not synergize it with fire. So we're probably going to have these two. This for group healing, this for single target healing. And then we're going to have Electrify for lightning, and then Crystal Crush for earth to consume the lightning. And also, we're probably going to keep this just because it says low earth damage to all enemies. This thing hits like a truck if you apply some lightning to it. Like, it is still very good. Oh, and this just looks like it's a better version of that. Because, yeah, low earth damage and break damage, because it has a chance to break things, I suppose. Onto all enemies every turn. Okay, so you could put this on, and then do more electric, and then put this on, and just use this for you'd have like infinite AoE earth damage. So yeah, definitely earth and electricity is just some good stuff. So let's see, we're going this way. Probably. Corals, or some such. Floating corals, it's very normal, trust me. Is this a boss room? Because there's no other enemies in here. And it's going all cinematic. That is all the makings for a boss room. A flower. Suspiciously a very similar flower to the one we gave what's-her-face. Wasn't it Sophie or something, I think? We're definitely not alone here.
Watch out!
You're right.
That is a very large, very impressive enemy.
It only attacked when...
It's coming.
Go blue. Okay, interesting. I didn't end up being able to block that because the first attack, I assumed it was going to be a jump. Because the last enemy that had this thing jumps, it was an attack you had to dodge by jumping. So that threw me a little off guard. But it should be fine. You can use your Electrify, get rid of all the armor. It's not burning, so you can't do a whole lot. You'll heal yourself next turn, I think. For this turn, does it have any weak spots? Not that I can tell, nothing glowy. I mean, it has the mask things on the front, but I don't think that really counts, probably.
Get ready.
Okay, now you are going to hit him with a spark. You are gonna do some healing. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to get to Earth. Yeah, you need to heal yourself for sure. 'Cause you are hurting.
Please survive.
Yeah, that's 3. It just has weird timing to it. Alright, and actually, you are going to do a normal attack because you're really close to the overcharge. Grows flowers, you say? Well, isn't that lovely? It's starting to look a bit less lovely. Alright, skills. You can go into this. Yeah, because they're burning. So yeah, let's go into that. Alright, now you would actually be good in this situation because you have lightning to use up. And if we do that... Oh, it actually didn't hit the flowers. That's interesting. So let's see, you have 5, and for overcharge it takes 4, so you can only shoot 1. What does that do for me? Alright. But we're gonna have you use your big ol'... It's probably important to stop the flowers, right? I don't know what they do. We could delay his overcharge by 1 turn and just shoot down the rest of the flowers. I'm just not sure what these things do. Can we hit them both? No. Alright, and you just do your regular attack. Oh, good. Triple parry combo. Good. Now, time for some more pain. Yeah, so we can do the Fury. It's almost 1,500 damage. That's not bad at all. Now you have a mix of a lot of stuff. You could pretty much do everything. Everything's lit up. But we're gonna have you do an Earth Rising to get a second Earth stack, and then we're gonna have you heal next turn if we survive that long. Regenerates his flowers. What did that do for it? Alright, now you can use overcharge. Not delaying it again. 2,000 weakness. Alright. Now you... How much does it take for whatever we want to do? 2 for the per se. So let's do some shooting. I don't know what those do for it. Maybe it's like a passive buff for it. I don't know. Alright, now you... Healing Light costs nothing, so we can actually use you for the rest of this. And we're gonna have you heal. He requires the most healing, but he can regenerate himself. So out of those two, I think she's the more damaged. Now you are going to do just what I said and recover. Yeah, there you go. Grows many flowers. Oh my goodness. I still don't know what any of those do. It's probably a problem. Let's just kill it. Kill it real fast. Then maybe we won't die. Let's see. Yeah, we could use Healing Light for free again. Let's do that. By using our light runes. Oh, it absorbs the flower's power. Oh, that's not bad. It's a lot of damage, though. Alright. You're not the person we want. Oh, great. Lune is last. Alright. We're gonna have to just go with the assault and hope that that's enough hits to take out all the shield. It was. Good. Now you can use your spark. Good. You... Honestly, we need more healing. A lot more healing. See, this is why we want somebody else who has healing. So Lune isn't constantly just healing all day. She still needs more healing. Oh my gosh. Alright, you need healing and some damage, so we'll just do that. That's fine.
Let's dance.
And a melee combo. Oh, and he does a lot of melee combo. There wasn't that many the first time.
Hurts.
Alright, we're going to just kill this guy. Because by doing that, you get AP and play again. And that gives you plenty of AP to do pretty much anything you want. So, what would one-shot this guy? Probably... I don't know, let's just do Electrify. It's the only thing that would do weakness damage to him. Ah, that's a lot of loot we got. A polished catalyst. Alright.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation. Putain!
Why are you just shooting after it?
Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
You right.
Look, a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
Are there more merchants there? I have lots of money.
Know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Alright. Upgrade the healing tint. That sounds good. Let me also... I feel like most of it is good. I feel like the combat sounds are a little bit high. Yes. Okay. Up to level 9. We only got one of them. And, you know, I'm kind of still waiting to use the catalyst until I find more weapons that I like. You know, because each weapon has different scalings and different abilities and stuff. So until I find a real good... Find your way through the flying waters. Nice. Until I find a really good weapon, I think I'm waiting on the chroma catalyst as well. Mael's Nightmare. Okay. This looks like a not good nightmare. But, you know, that's how nightmares are. Pay them no heed.
Still too far.
Maybe someday. You know, that's totally how we should, like, start the battle with the Paintress, by just having him throw a rock at her.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've have a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gommage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gommage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Well, we can't face him yet.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know if 30 was ever considered young. Certainly not old, but I wouldn't say young. I think the age of 30 is kind of when you stop being young, right?
Surprised
Hi.
to find you here.
I hope
Oh, are we
can
at a
trust
camp?
him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
I guess that would be nice. So yeah, I guess we're camping here, and he's just kind of in this little cave-ish area. Offers you his services. Okay, ooh, upgrade weapons. How does one do that? Is that with the catalyst? You can upgrade weapons. The list of available weapons for the current character is shown on the left side of the screen. So by power, by level, or alphabetically. Weapons are the main source of attack power. Passive effects from weapons can't be learned as Lumina and are only active if the weapon is equipped. Weapons also scale their damage from some of your attributes. For example, a weapon that scales with agility means the more agility the character has, the more damage the weapon will deal. Its scaling power is defined by the associated letter, ranking from D to S. Curator can upgrade your weapons using chroma catalysts. Upgrading weapons increases their attack power and attribute scaling, and can unlock new passive effects at specific rarity levels. Weapons of different qualities require different chroma catalysts to be upgraded. Okay. I mean, that's great and all. Let's see, we have plenty of these ones, so we could Let's see, what abilities does he have? It's vitality and defense. So this one only scales off vitality, which honestly seems like kind of a bad thing. Because while this has a C in vitality and no scaling on something that we don't have, this, at the very least, I mean, even though we have no agility, it still has the same vitality scaling, actually better vitality scaling. Once you go up to this, I think. So I think we're going to actually switch from this. That scales off of luck. Although, that defense scaling. Oh, but that takes the polished catalyst, which I don't think we want to be using. But if we do this, we have plenty of these catalysts. Let's oh, and it takes more catalysts the higher it goes. Let's bring this up to that. So now you have a like a high C level of vitality scaling, which is similar to this, but that's defense. And this doesn't do cold damage, which means that it won't be, you know, everything's not weak to it. I don't know, some things are probably weak to cold. I think the enemies in the first area are weak to cold, but all the enemies we were fighting in the water area are kind of resistant to cold, so having physical damage I think will be more consistent at least. And with you, you're already using the highest level one, so we'll just leave that be. You are using a fire one that scales off agility and luck. Whereas this one only scales off vitality, which you have equal vitality to might and agility now, but I think sticking with this is probably better for now. Alright. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot to do weapons-wise. But we did get, yeah, one of these. Increase Lumina points for each character, and increase, yeah. One color of Lumina. We're still gonna save those for now. We're gonna upgrade this, I guess. Because why not? Alright, bye. I think that's about all we could do. It's over here. I heard shiny things, but I guess it's nothing. Very nice area over here. Good place to camp. And there's a flag, but we always have a flag. I guess let's talk to people and
Told you
then
jesters
stop
were
the camping.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
Alright then.
How did the Gestrels survive out here?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
They're strong or very fast.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrels.
She seems very excited about the Gestrels. I mean, we just talked with them. I guess we should write in the journal. As always. Might as well. The arm they created for him was incredibly useful against water-type Neverons. Was it? Oh, I guess, yeah. The overcharge, I guess, is from the arm, and so that does lightning, which is good against the water. Hope so one day his apprentices will read everything you wrote, of course.
For those who come after.
I guess we'll check on the others even though we just talked to them. We're just an optional scene at camp. I mean, we might as well do all the options. Why not?
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
Hasn't been that long.
Gestral village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
Unicorns.
Ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah, holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now.
True.
The mission hasn't changed.
Yeah, he's a little less emo now, so that's good.
Tomorrow comes.
Alright then. And then I guess we end the night. Let's see. What is the current objective? Oh yeah, find the gestural village. Alright, sleep. I wonder where we're going next. And I wonder also how we can backtrack. Because there was still that one really tough guy in the first area that I kind of want to go back to and beat up. Maybe this is the way to
Tell you anything
backtrack.
more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
Because, yeah, I mean, there's red trees everywhere there. But could we also go back to the start? Because I would like to go fight that really tough guy that we tried to fight earlier. I don't know if it'll let us. So that just looks like more of the same stuff. Is this like... It seems like a different environment. Maybe. What's that over there? Is that just like a giant one of those anchor guys? It looks like it. Yeah, but I don't recognize most of this. It seems like very much this is on the other side of the area, so we're not just back into the same region. The open map. We're here, I guess. Or maybe no, we're here. I guess this is where we're supposed to be going. Spring Meadows, that's where we started. So I guess we passed by that. Alright, let's just continue this way. I don't know if it's worth it to go all the way back to Spring Meadows just to fight that one guy. But maybe. And I still don't know why all these guys are out here. Like last I checked, they didn't attack us. They just like walk by you and grab this loot. Okay, thank you, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why there's enemies out here that just don't attack you. It's... Okay, they were a little stuck. It's a little odd. Ah, that looks like some kind of village. Let's see. Yeah, so over here's where we're supposed to be going. Down here would be the Spring Meadows. I kind of want to just try to backtrack and see if it'll let us. Is this where it was? No, that's the Flying Waters again. We'd have to go around it. Or maybe we have to go back through it. I don't know. Okay, because yeah, there was the switch here. I didn't know what that did for us. Ah. Builds a weird little bridge thing. I guess that's for backtracking. Right, this is the area I recognize. Backtracks you back to here. And then... Was it there that we came through? I guess so. And then you're able to access this. Danger. That I guess that isn't where we're supposed to be. It's the Abyssed Cave. Which is weird, because that's... Oh, this is just the icon. This is Spring Meadows. Okay. Hard to tell when we were zoomed out further. Right, the teal tree thing. Alright. I wonder if it'll let us go back here. Because I think I could beat that enemy now. I mean, it might still one-shot us. But at the very least we have more healing. We have more experience in blocking attacks. So let's switch characters and head down there. I also need to remember where it is. It was like halfway through this zone. We also have a bunch of other enemies. And that doesn't go as far as it looks like still. But that's fine. These guys shouldn't be an issue. I remember how to fight these. Okay. Hit the... That thing's flying, so we can't really hit it with anything. Hit this thing. One-shotted. You can hit you with lightning. And you can shoot things. Okay. And we still learn the Lumina even in easy battles, so that's pretty interesting. Alright, these guys aren't really an issue. We could probably actually just shoot them down. Like that. Makes them a lot squishier. Because yeah, these guys are low enough level that we don't really need to try or strategize at all. I keep hearing a bunch of stuff behind us. I don't know. Oh, and there was also this guy that wanted light. I never really talked to him again because I didn't know what light he wanted. Do we have light? What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable, then. She marked a path that we must walk, but here I sit in darkness without light. I cannot follow her. Resin. Oh. Gone are the days when I wandered in darkness. Soon I shall shine. Because yeah, the other guy, when we helped him, he gave us a weapon. Light it. Help me shine. Make me complete. Very precise shot, maybe? Shot into what? Into this? There we go. Oh, this light. Long have I awaited this light. I must join the others. Lead me, mistress. For the future, shrouded in darkness. Will please the mistress. Capture light. Oh. My light. I caught only a glimpse. How unfortunate. Though I am sure now I can reach her. I felt my mistress guiding me. I can almost hear her. I must have more light to understand what she asks of me. Shine, I need to shine once more.
What did it
Okay,
mean by light?
I got loot.
Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one. We might learn something.
Okay, then back here, yeah. You don't have any fall damage? No, we have to climb. I was hoping we could just jump down to the bottom, but climbing's fine too, I guess. Yeah, but we're really close to the guy now. What, you want to have some issue here? We could obliterate you.
Storm is coming.
Alright, now you start out with one of this. That guy's out of here. You need to shoot you in the face. And shoot you. And then just attack you. There we are. Yeah, I would have ignored that guy, but he was yelling at me, so he got what he deserved. This is not the way to go. Evidently, that is a big cliff. So let's go find that guy from earlier. Maybe this way. There's an upside down tree. Very interesting. He's right over here. Now this guy, I don't know what his deal is. He's real tough
This
though.
one looks dangerous.
It does, doesn't it? He beat us once before, but maybe now will be better. Definitely do more damage comparatively. Now you're gonna shoot first. And then hit him with an assault as well. Just really burst this loser down. Oh, and cold is his weakness, so that's good.
Lune, watch out!
Nope, yeah. Still one-shots us. But that's fine. Because he's so dead, like, right now. Just attack him. So yeah, this thing does a lot of damage, but not really a whole lot else. Ooh, 5 color of Lumina. That was so worth coming here. 30% increased base attack damage from that. Did it just like upgrade one of our existing? No, that's definitely a new one. Interesting.
Great.
And we got more catalysts. All right, I mean, he dropped a lot more loot than he was guarding. But that is very good. We got a lot of loot from that. And just for on the way back, we're gonna heal everybody because Lune kind of got a one shot, which is no good. And then we go up here, and then there's kind of a big zone. And I don't think that there's any fast travel. Maybe. I think you kind of just need to traverse the zone forward and backwards until you get to where you're going. Probably, maybe. We'll see, I guess. But 5 of that Kalur is very nice. I'm just gonna ignore you. Thank you. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, no. I think this was just a hole that had some loot in it at one point. We're supposed to go up here. Yeah, and then we get to the tree. And then continuing on just after the tree is the world map. And then we need to go back over that bridge. And eventually we have to come back to the water place, because that place had that big guy that we were told to avoid at all costs. And, you know, to me, that doesn't say actually avoid at all costs. It says come back when you're higher level. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna get maybe a couple more zones worth of leveling done before coming back to that place and trying to take that guy on, because he looked a little difficult. So I'm still not sure if these are sparks that are on the loading screen or if they're like the red and white flower petals. Because could be either one, really. The red and white flower petals would probably be more thematic. Can we go back this way? Is that bridge still there? Kind of looks like it is. Oh, and we passed by loot? Or did this spawn here?
Nice.
I don't know. Might have just passed by it somehow. But alright. Now we're supposed to be going towards the big red place. So let's see. Let's just look at the map. Yeah, this is definitely where we're supposed to be. Ancient Sanctuary. Oh, this place looks nice.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
You would
Wait, I
think.
hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
Alright then, what the heck is that thing? Is that a new type of Neveron over there? Let's just rest to get our elixir back. And then I suppose we're gonna go and smack this thing in the face. Are you an enemy? Why are you running away from me? You get back here. Hi. Are you an enemy? You are indeed. And for some reason you just wanted to fight on this specific place.
Spill some ink.
You're a very slow enemy, apparently, because we take a lot of turns before you go. That's not going to be good for you.
A storm is coming.
Alright, you are actually going to use your assault. It's pretty tanky, but that's fine. We expect this. Now you an Earth Rising on it.
Earth, why?
Good damage.
Watch out!
That is weird timing, but okay. We'll flee in 3 turns. Do we want that? We might want that. But we'll try not to let it do that, I guess. Okay, now you... We can't play a second turn with this, but this will set us up for our next turn. Now your overcharge is getting charged up, so you use the assault. Charge it up the rest of the way, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. 6 shields. What the heck? Okay. Odd timing, but we did it. Now, I wish, once again, that we could have Lune go first against this, because it has so much shielding. And nothing that you do will actually help against the shielding. Well, you can just keep doing Swift Stride and regaining some of your AP back. But it's not going to do much against its armor. You are needed to take out the armor. Which is sad, because I wish you could have healed, but nobody else can take out the armor very effectively. You are going to attack, so that you get enough for your overcharge soon. And now you're stanceless, because the other thing... Oh. It's still burning. So do another one of those. 9 shields. At least Lune is first, but oh my gosh. Next turn. I don't think we have enough for that. At all. Because it just keeps getting more and more shields, and we still can't heal because Lune is the only one that can take out shields effectively. I guess we have to use the overcharge. I don't know if it goes through shields. It does a lot of break damage, but... Nope. The shield just blocks everything, and we just don't have enough things that do 9 attacks. Like Spark does 1 hit. Everything she has does 1 hit. Except for the Fury, which does 3, but that's only going to break the shields.
Hurts.
Alright, well, you need to heal. And it just flees. I don't know what that does for us. Does that mean that he's back over here somewhere? No, he just teleported away or something. I wonder if that's different if you fight him off of that platform. Maybe he can't leave? That one's not too useful. Good base stats, though. Let's rest at the bonfire, because we took a bit of damage in that. And the flag's right here, so... why not? Oh, and you're back. Maybe we can get the jump on you. Get... Wow, that thing is really evasive. Except on that platform. Yeah, I don't think we can engage it until it's on the platform. No, there we go. We did hit it. What does that do for us? It still has infinite armor. Alright, armor's gone. You start building up some stacks. You're gonna use Spark. You are gonna hit it with something powerful. I guess the most powerful we'd have would be Ice Lance, but we need Earth stacks for that. Only 3 shield, that's not bad. Hey, I pressed it. Apparently not soon enough, though. Alright, you... I don't know what you can do with only 2. I guess you just need to attack regular, which is unfortunate, because that doesn't do nearly enough. You can do this just to get yourself into the right stance.
Let the ink flow.
You don't have a lot you can do with that much energy. So I guess we'll do thermal transfer. Just because that'll get you some AP for next time. Now your overcharge is almost here. Okay, let's do from fire, because that should finish your overcharge and heal you. Alright. And he goes last, so his overcharge should hit.
Careful, my elf.
That seems the easiest to dodge. I don't think I've ever managed to hit that without it going horribly. But let's see. You don't have enough for anything. Because the Fury would be good, but we don't have that. Everything else is just one hit, so it won't really help us at all. So just smack it, I guess. It's gonna do nothing, but that's fine. Let's do... We have to do Electrify to get rid of the stacks. So that this guy... Oh, he has no AP. Alright. Does giving the AP... Nope, that wastes his turn. Okay. Well, it has... We're stanceless, though. It has no armor, finally, and we're stanceless. So... And now it'll gain 9 shield. Nobody can break through that. Wow, big counter. Does nothing. Alright. You... Pretty much the only thing you have that would be able to break through that would be the secondary electricity attack. Which we don't even have on our bar, because it's a very niche situation. So just do what you can to get rid of the most armor. You have overcharge, but you can't use it. I guess let's use this to see what happens if we skip his turn. Can we come back to him? I don't think so. No, but it's... Well... I'm only gonna get 1/3 of the attacks in on that. And you're the last thing before the end, so... Oh, we have a lot of lightning, but we don't have the second earth thing yet, so... Yeah. I don't think it's possible for us to kill it with our current damage output, just because we don't have any of the abilities that can break a lot of shields, because Mael can get an ability to break shields later, and Lune can get an ability that does more attacks. But we don't have either of them yet, so... And it can still flee. I actually... That totally went straight through it. I actually want to try to fight it one more time, just because it... it has like a weak spot in the middle, and I wonder what happens if we destroy that. I haven't been destroying it. I've been trying to just keep max DPS. But maybe that's not the way to go about it. Because yeah, if we do this and then go for Electrify, that should get rid of all of the stacks. Then you can attempt... It does nothing. Okay. Because it looks like a weak spot you can break, and I thought maybe by breaking it you would be able to stop it from doing things like armoring up. But evidently no.
On me.
Now you can... Yeah, you can start doing your earth thing. And we were doing good damage this time. That gets rid of one of those for free. Good. Okay, now you have enough to do your assault, which will get rid of the rest of its shield and then some. Good. You can use this because it's burning. And you don't really have any money, but that's fine. Let's throw a thermal transfer on it. And now you are near overcharge, so just attack. And you'll get there. 6 shield, yeah. And of course, Mael has to be first next. It's so hard to parry. It doesn't really have, other than the sound, it doesn't really have any indicator as to when it's gonna happen. Okay, but you don't have enough for the Fury, so you're only gonna be able to take off 1 stack at most. Which is unfortunate. It's not really what we want.
Let us stain them.
And you aren't gonna be able to do a whole lot. Electrify will be able to get rid of the armor. Oh, and you only almost have overcharge. Let's attempt a 9 overcharge. I've never done it before.
Let me take that!
Still a good amount of damage. And we have another move here. Nine shields. So we have to take out 9 shields and... Is it dead? No. It's almost dead. I thought it might have died because the fire hit it, but no. Alright, you are going to hit it with Electrify. That'll take out 4 of its shields. Actually, more than 4, yeah. Okay, you can't do much of anything. So you are going to shoot and then hit it for those last 2 shields, and then we just need to hope that these 2 will do what they need to do. And they did. Alright, 5 polished catalysts and 5 Kalur and a recoat. That is amazing, actually. Well then. Very much worth it. I didn't think it was even possible with our damage output, but we just had to get good. Hit it in the right order. Was there more over here? I can't jump across that. Yeah, there was something over here, but then that isn't a way to go. Okay. There's a big, that looks like the rope thing. The rope doll from Sekiro in the distance there. Hi. You look inviting. Another expedition. 33. Others that pass through here. Expeditioners, creations, gestrels. Everyone used to pass through here. A place of joy. I miss laughing with everyone. Who are you talking about? What were their names? Why do I forget? Everything is washed away. Okay, bye. This place looks fun.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
Never on alert, apparently.
I think they mean us.
They must be gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Hey, hey, we're not Nevrons!
That's what a Nevron would say. Alright, then I guess this is how we get into the village. Yeah, we'll just start out by putting you in offense. Oh, they're weak to fire. Good to know. Ow. Alright, you need to heal. Which is unfortunate, because you have a lot of good stuff you could be doing. But it's fine. You are going to hit him with an assault to destroy the rest of those shields. Counterattacks? Wait, can I counterattack the counterattack? Alright then. You're almost to your overcharge, so I guess just attack. I mean, you don't have any healing, so not a lot you can do. Just spark them.
On me.
Doing this again.
Not looking good.
You just need to keep healing. Now you are doing good. He has no armor, and you got a full overcharge.
Well, those who come after.
Double perfect. It's resistant to lightning, though. Makes sense. Alright, now you are in defensive stance, but it's on fire, so you can go with this. Everything's AoE with this guy.
Hurts.
That's not good. Alright, he's strong against lightning, weak against fire. Screw the healing. Obliterate this guy. And you just do the assault to ensure this thing gets taken out. Because yeah, I didn't know the timing of any of its attacks. So we took a lot of damage there, because I didn't know how to dodge any of it. But that's fine. We got a new weapon out of it, and we beat the boss.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate, oh, de noko te kepate? Oh, hati noko ke parka debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
Lero maricón. Okay, Phil. Pero kare mi bosa kapatat. Ni sugama bi de virageo.
Guide us to your village, and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri saka kipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, Phil.
I still don't know how they understand these guys.
いいゴミがロップ
You're better with gesturals than humans.
They're less complicated.
It's kind of true. Except for how they talk. Which, they might just be speaking a different language, but I can only understand, like, one in every, like, 4 words they say. Alright, let's rest because everyone's dying. And then let's also switch this guy's weapon because we just got a new one. That's level 4. This guy's with agility, which we don't really have. Agility and luck, neither of which we have, but I'm sure that's fine. For now, at least. It's level 4, so better base stats is probably useful. Now, you didn't level, you're the only one that leveled. So let's have you just increase these for this level, and then we'll get back to leveling these. But having some durability and some crit might be nice. Skills. Did she have any that you could learn? Yes. This destroys all the target's shields. That's what this is used for. Oh, if the target's defenseless, play a second turn. How do we make things defenseless? I seem to remember we had an attack that did that. Yes. Offensive switch applies defenseless. So if we do offensive switch and then this, we might be able to... Although it only applies it for 1 turn. So unless Mael plays twice in 1 turn, like before it goes, you can't really do much with that. But it's good to have that. Now let's be sure to make sure that this is equipped. Because yeah, right now it is not. We never really use guard up, so we'll switch that out. She's not really a buffing character with how we have her built right now. You could just take that for free, I guess. Does anyone else have more of these? They do. A lot more of these. You use basic attack sometimes. It's probably better than most of these. Because yeah, we don't mark targets. I mean, we burn them pretty often, but... Yeah, let's go with critical burn, actually. How about you? You have a little bit. We don't use free aim on you very much. But you do basic attack sometimes. Okay. Speaking of peak dose, do we have any that we haven't learned? Yeah, we have this and this. So let's actually replace that with one of this, because that has good health on it. Increase basic attacks damage. Let's just do that so we can learn the peak dose. Because it would be nice to just have them all learned. Any loot around here? Oh, I haven't had a crouch anywhere in a while, actually. Oh, hi. Is that just another one of the things we just fought? Or is that like a smaller variant?
We can use that.
Seems to be a smaller variant. Let's obliterate it. Does it attack us? Looks like it does. Hard to tell. Oh, there's multiple. Hi. Yeah, that guy has a cannon on his arm. That's encouraging, I guess. These guys are not weak to electric, though. Oh, but they have weak spots aplenty. Alright. Let's still start with electric. Just because of the stains they give us. Now you are going to start with... offensive. And you're gonna do something. You are actually gonna start attacking these weak spots. The weak spots don't disappear. Alright. Good to know. Okay, that's a stun attack. Oh, it shot one more than I thought it would. Alright, Spark against you. Then you are going to use Earth. Yeah, I keep trying to parry that. I don't know if we can. This, I don't... Those are hard to dodge past. Alright, so if we could probably hit it with something big. But Spark is for offensive, so let's just keep trying to fight this thing. Oh. It just broke the catapult. Okay, good. It would just take one more hit to do that. I should have done that from the start. But I didn't know I could.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, you still have one more Earth Rising that you can use. Then you just hit with the Assault. Interesting. Okay. Now this should take it out.
Danger.
Pretty easily. Oh, and it's doing this again. Yeah, dodging might be better for that. Oh, we found one of them. Whatever that is. It looks like a Lune weapon. And it's electric element. That's actually perfect. Let's see. Here. Because, yeah, we currently have an electric element. Agility and luck. Vitality and luck. We have more agility than vitality. But that does scale higher. And it still has luck scaling. And it has overall much higher base power. So we're going with that. Oh, and it creates a random stain on free aim shot. That... Yeesh, actually. That means that you could get 4 random stains pretty easily if you just do all free aims on the first turn. That could be amazing. But then you'd be out of energy, and that would not be amazing. Alright. Well, let's also heal party here, because we're a little injured. And we never end up using all of our vials. Loot over here. These guys aren't so bad.
Chroma is flowing.
Lightning's not so good against these guys, so let's actually... 2 ice, huh? Can we do anything with 2 ice? I don't think so. Oh, we can upgrade Immolation, which is actually great, because these guys are weak to fire. There we go. Now you're just gonna do offensive to get into offensive stance. You are going to finish this off. There we go. And then hit it, I guess, with just a combo.
I'm ready.
How can you tell when that's coming out at all? There's like no indication of it. And it's doing this. Alright, easy enough.
Perfect.
Ooh, lifesteal. I do like lifesteal builds. I wonder if we're gonna get a lot more of that throughout the game. But I don't know. Any game that has lifesteal builds, I pretty much always go for those. Oh, we're back to this flag over here. That's a long ways away. But alright, we'll rest for a bit. And I guess we have people who leveled. Lune did. We're gonna up your vitality again and get this up to 10. Keep everything a bit more evened out. Can you get any skill? No, not really. Okay. Now I guess we go back into the place. I don't know what's down there. It was like a downward way to go. Oh, I guess that goes nowhere. Or no, there. It goes somewhere. I don't know where that goes. We'll have to check that out a little bit later. But for now, I guess we continue through this way. Yeah, there's a path to go down there. Did we fully explore this way? I don't know if we did. So we went in this cave. Did we even fully explore the cave? I don't know. Probably not. There's so many branching paths that I need to just kind of keep in mind. Yeah, because we went this way. There was still another way back there. And possibly more stuff over here. Hi. Don't mind us. We just fought you. I mean, we'll fight you again, but... preferably, we'll just find new places to go. Rather than just fighting the same guy. Loot.
Well, that will help.
Plus 1 AP on battle start would actually be really good for Lune. But she needs that AP right off the bat. Okay, then if we go back this way... I don't know if that was all the secrets, but there's another way to go this way. Does this just line up with the other way to go over here? I think it does.
This will be useful.
Maybe.
These things are fascinating.
Hi.
How do they even stand?
I don't know where we are at this point. This place is very much a maze of different, like, corridors in here. So let's... we could just go with immolation right off the bat. Let's hit you with one of these. Okay, good. It seems to give a lot of cold from that. But... can hit him with a big fire attack. And then you are just gonna go into offensive. You are gonna finish shooting this off of it. Even though I feel like the catapult is easier to dodge than the actual attack is, but... oh, and it's just falling into us now. Okay. We did it. I guess those things aren't that tough on their own. Alright, what's all this then? Why are you all blue? I don't know. There's not even any, like, loot here, it looks like. Is that where we came in from? Might be. I don't think it is. I think we came in from somewhere over here, like that way. that just leads over there. There's another one of these guys. You guarding anything? Not really. I've seen a couple of these blocking paths. I don't know how to break them yet. Alright. Now with this guy, I have a theory. So yeah, we're just gonna, well no, we can try to get a cold. We got a cold. It seems to always give cold, I don't know why. It says random, but it doesn't seem very random. Okay, now you, of course, offensive. Now Gustav is gonna shoot. You move around a lot. I don't even know if I'm able to hit that. That is really hard to hit when you're moving that freaking fast. Okay, and it's dead. And it still hits us. Alright, but we learned the Lumina we had on Gustav. Let's go actually to you. Take this off and replace it with Energizing Start. That actually makes you the healthiest character in the whole place, because that gives a crap ton of health. Good. Aside from that, ooh, that gives 8% critical rate. I guess let's replace you with you, because I want to be able to learn these. And on top of that, you can actually get Dodger back, because that's probably useful if we actually get any dodges. Which we don't always. Alright, nothing really to see over here until we figure out how to break those. Yeah, and this leads back to this path. And this way is what led over towards this. But if we go back into the cave, maybe there's, because I saw there was a ledge that had some shiny thing on it. I don't know if that's where we came from, or if that's another thing we need to be going and like finding, because it was kind of this direction. I think we went that way last time. What is all this? Oh, loot. That's what all this is about.
This will be useful.
Yeah, I should really use the potions more. Oh, and there's a mime. Hi. I think they give cosmetics, so you always want to take out the mimes. Alright, you are starting with more stuff, which is always good. So you're gonna hit an electrify, of course. Gonna get you some starting stains and also take out its armor. You are gonna hit an offensive switch. We need to get a break on it, which is gonna be a little difficult, but definitely doable. It doesn't seem to have any weak points, so just hit it with an assault to get more charge. An overcharge would be good for breaking it. Now here, breaking rules, that only breaks shields. The thing that can break is the fury one, so we need to get it on fire, do the stride, and then the fury.
Lune, watch out!
That's most of our health and damage. That's not good at all. We have 2 lightning. We kind of need to heal. Good healing. Alright. Now you... still working on your overcharge. I guess just attack. We need to work on both getting charges up and energy, so now you can do the swift stride. Might not have enough energy though. Let's do 1 round with you just attacking. No, we don't. This thing does enough damage, we don't really have time for that. We will just have somebody else use a potion on her. Yeah, you go into the right thing. Strange combo. Very high damage. Okay, he'll have to recover, or I guess just go for the overcharge because we need to break it. So it has no armor. We need somebody. We'll probably have Gustav use the potion. No, he's right next to having enough stuff. Actually, yeah, next turn he'll be able to use the overcharge. So let's see. Can we use thermal transfer? No, we can't play a second turn because they don't have any green. So we're just gonna have you heal for now, because this guy's almost dead and we need him to live. Now you are going to shoot. I think that gives us a charge. It does not. Alright, that's unfortunate. Because, well, we can just do a 9 out of 10 overcharge. Hope for the best.
Let me take this!
It didn't break it. Okay. Now you don't have enough for the Fury. Which is not good at all. Because that's the only thing you have that can break things. So yeah, because we decided to go with the overcharge hoping that would break, and it did not. Is the thing defenseless? It does have the image of being... It has like a little shield on it. But I don't know if that's it being defenseless, or if that's just it showing that it doesn't take any damage until we've broken it. Well, there's not much you can do. So, just try this. Does nothing. Oh, you play immediately. Okay, good. Hit it with another spark, I guess. It does nothing. Okay, now you have a lot of different things going on here. You can use Healing Light and then do another turn because of the 2 light. Right? No, it didn't use up... It only used up 1 of the lights. That's weird. It's really weird. Because that's supposed to immediately do another turn, but I guess not. Okay. You can't really do anything because you used all your stuff last turn, so just attack. Start building up that overcharge again. You also don't have a whole lot going for you. You need more AP more than anything, so just start building that up.
Take cover.
Oh, and that just one-shots you. Okay. Good. Let's have you use an item. Because we can revive with that. You need to get your charge back up. You could heal. That does 3 hits, which would give us 3 overcharge, whereas the assault does 5 hits. Let's do the assault. We really need that charge. Oh, when we hit the overcharge. Okay, good.
Watch out.
Oh, counter. Good. Okay. Now you have a lot of stuff going for you now. You have a lot of AP. So It's not burning anymore, so we can't use Swift Stride. You'll have to use offensive, and then burn, and then stride, and just go through the whole song and dance. You have a lot of AP. So just use Healing Light, because we really need healing going on. Okay, good. Now you have enough for overcharge, but you don't have enough for overcharge, so... Like, overcharge is fully done, but... Okay. He survived, that's all that matters. You are still going through your whole thing, so Spark. That'll put you into Virtuose later. You probably just need to heal again. Or no, I think the heal just, yeah, it just costs 0 AP if it doesn't do another turn. That's why I did that earlier. Okay, keep healing. You have enough for overcharge. We just need to hope this breaks it. If not, we're stuck for a while again. 2 perfect, broken. Okay, good. And that's a lot of burning damage now. Alright. Now you, since it's burning still, you can use this. Puts you into the right stance. You, nobody desperately needs healing. So, I don't think this thing's weak to anything. But we can start transferring our lightning to earth stacks for healing. Oh, that's some damage. Alright. You're just gonna attack to get some more AP. Always need some AP. Oh, counter. Get him. Oh, 2,000 damage on a counter. That is some good stuff. And we get baguette costume. Alright then. Good. That is an interesting name for a costume. That thing was really tough. That was an extended fight for sure, because I mean, luckily we're getting good at fighting the mimes because we fought them numerous times. All right, and that's where we let out to there, but that's not far enough. Can we go further out this way? Is there another path? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go back this way and see if there's another path through the caves. I don't think there is. I think we kind of went the only way. Let's just obliterate this guy. I think we still have health, right? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. You can fire off the first shot. That gives you a cold. It always gives you a cold thing. I don't know why. Yeah, let's take this guy down first.
Let's spill some ink.
And you'll start, as always, with offense. Good. Now you are going to just use all your loot to take out one of these. Alright, and then just attack this. What the heck? Okay. Oh, and we're on fire now. Okay, good. Hit him with one of these. You are going to just heal. Healing's always the most important thing to be doing. You can shoot that. And I think that gives you the buff to your regular attack, making that do 1 billion damage. Nope. I don't know how to block that one. So it's after the 3rd hit. There's no other like indication as to when that's coming out. Alright, and you don't have enough to really do... Do you? Oh, you do. It's just not lit up for some reason. Now we just need to be sure to dodge this. Never mind, we don't dodge anything. Okay. These guys do a lot of damage. Oh, got another polished catalyst, though. That's really nice. Alright, we need to use one of our elixirs. And then move on. What was up here? Because we've gone up here before. I don't remember what this led to. No, this was just the dead end with the loot. Nothing else, evidently. So then back into here. There's the guy over there that was guarding loot. And then there's this. And this led us backwards. And backwards only. Yeah, that leads us back to the first flag, which we don't want to go to. I was hoping to find a way up to the area above those blue statues, but I don't think we're gonna find that. Because we've kind of looked everywhere, as far as I can tell. We might just need to move forward and hope that comes up again later. Now the question would be, which way is forward from here? I think it's past the blue statues to the left, maybe? There was a way this way that we never went.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
It is.
Built it to make their village harder to find.
Oh, hi, it's another one of the big guys. No, thank you.
We can use that.
We can use that. Not a fan of these big guys. Oh, and he has backup too. Good. Yep, always gives a cold. Not sure why. Let's take out the peanut gallery first. Yeah, you're gonna use your shooty. This guy's got a weak spot though. It's just usually not visible. Okay. And counter. Good. Alright, you have a lot of AP. You only need 3 of it, so we can shoot 3 times. I want to try to get rid of this. There we go. Alright. Arm is taken out. Now, you can still do spark. Which is great. You have a flame. That consumes the flame to generate a light. Even though electricity isn't great against them, let's do that. And you... I don't know, you can just do the assault, I guess. charge up the overcharge. Shield again. We know the timing of that decently well now. Alright, we don't know the timing of this, though. There we go. You just gotta wait until the very last second. No damage. Wow. Did we actually? That's a lot of XP. Alright. Amazing for me. Was there anything over here? This is where we came from, right? No, this... Maybe? This looks different. Yeah. We never went to this flag. And what's up here? Is this the... It is. What does this do for us? Oh, it just makes a rope. Okay, it's a shortcut. Well, that's useful nonetheless. Let's upgrade. I guess we don't even need to rest. You leveled up twice. Oh my gosh. Alright. You know, another way to build this person would have been to boost his agility through the roof, because if he can get more turns, that means that he gets more overcharge. So doing damage build on him is indeed viable. I think we're gonna upgrade these a little bit, not a ton, and then boost up his normal stats a little bit as well. Just try to keep things not entirely just their main stats. Like here, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go back to building those up. With you, we've been getting you more health. We do have the thing that's giving her a lot of health, like almost doubling it. So let's increase her main stats again. Okay. And then skills, do we have anything here? 7. Oh my gosh. Alright, you can more than get shatter, which is good, because that gives us more ability to break things, which is necessary against the mimes. So... oh, we just can have all of them. Alright, he just doesn't have many abilities. Yeah, now you can't really get anything. You can't really get anything either, except for heal. We could do this. But, I don't know, I feel like it's best to just use the potion to do that, right? But 30 to 70% HP would actually be really good. And this is a stepping stone to this, which we definitely want, so we have to get this eventually. But it would have been nice to get this. Maybe we should save up for that. Because it does break damage, high single target damage, and it uses up the lightning, which gives us more synergy, whereas neither of these really synergize. I mean, this has 3 lightning, but that would be a lot of electrifies to get that. So we're just gonna leave that be for now, have her save up for the earth ability. Because I'm still hoping we get another character that has more healing stuff. Oh, that's not good.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Okay.
Kinda looks the same as all the others.
This is even more invincible.
Don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
I mean, they put cannons on its shield, which that's never a good sign for me. Alright, does it have... okay, that one required a jump. Interesting, interesting. Okay, it does have a weak spot. I don't know how we're able to hit it because it's behind the shield. Maybe if we stun it. What do we have that can stun? Not much. That can break. Break is a stun, I think. So let's start you off with your regular. Try to build up to a break ability.
Let the ink flow.
You're gonna... there's nothing really to shoot at, though. Although, maybe. Alright, but we did get a cold. Let's use that to throw fire on this guy. Now you have an even better angle. Okay, that's not a jump.
Careful, my elf.
That's a jump. And we can hit. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Takes the fight seriously. Okay, then. So what does that do for it exactly? I don't know. Alright, well, you're just gonna keep doing your thing. Oh, wait, but it's already burning, so you don't need to spark it. You can just go straight to Swift Stride. Okay. And you have enough AP, so that's good. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do something. Thermal transfer, perhaps. Give yourself some more AP for next time. We can't really get to its arm from here now, which is unfortunate. So I guess you're just gonna attack, save up more AP for when its arm is available.
Get ready.
That was really freaking fast. What the heck?
Finesse and grace.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Because Lune isn't going to survive past the burn. So either we can use the good stance for this character, or we can use a potion to save Lune, which is probably the better option, but it'll waste the stance, which is really unfortunate. So we have to do that. Now you need to do some stuff that's very useful. Like, you can heal as well. It's gonna cost AP, but you got plenty of that. Heal her. Pretty good. Good. Okay.
Gustav, don't die.
And it put its shield back up. Okay. I don't know how to get its shield down, but this should give us our overcharge at least for next turn. Okay. You're all fine. Now you, I guess, can restart your thing? Actually, I can use this outside of the stance, which it won't do nearly as much, but it can break. Broken. Good, actually. You have plenty of AP, too. Yeah, take out the shield. Okay. Now we're in a good position. That break was very useful. Okay. We have lots of cold. Not a whole lot else. So cold we could use for immolation. But that'll give us fire, and I don't know what we use fire for other than electrify, which will give us light. But that's a lot of turns that it'll take to do that. Let's do an Earth Rising. Because that will give us 1 earth and 1 light, which lets us use... I don't know what that does for it, but okay. Sure. We have enough for an overcharge, and it's fully overcharged, so...
For those who come after.
Double perfect. It is resistant, but that's still some...
Get ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I didn't even know it had a catapult. But alright. Counter. Good.
Let the ink flow.
Alright, now you... We have a healing light for 0 AP. That'll mean that next turn you're pretty much at max AP, which will be amazing for us. And you'll have room for more stains. You'll heal you. Good. You just used your overcharge, so you don't have a whole lot going for you, so let's just recover.
Ready to evade.
Now you are still going through your motions here. Hit it with the weakness there. Now you are pretty hurt. So... There's no way for us to get a light right now, I don't think. Other than by using healing light, which I guess we will do. I was hoping for a second light so our healing light wouldn't cost anything, but... We'll use the healing light to use the healing light, I guess.
Get ready. Get ready.
Okay. You are just going to attack. Use the counter. Good. Now you... Oh, it's on fire. We can use Swift Stride. Gets us into the right stance. You have enough for a free healing light, which we're just going to use again. Because I like healing. And you're just kind of going to finish him off, I guess. I mean, he's got a lot of health, but... Oh yeah, no. Only almost. And he's dead. Okay. I guess the fire got him. Ooh, increased break damage. And a lot of catalysts. I'm liking the catalysts. They're giving me a lot of those. And he exploded.
Garbage.
Chef.
Gorla, lumma via faittoru, kottara chestral, kamivori, opinna. Gorga femikola nissu, poki.
So I wonder if these things were also made by the paintress, or if they're some other entities that existed maybe prior. On your way through the ancient sanctuary, well, thank you. Good achievement. Loot up here.
Well, that will help.
Energy tin, always useful. Probably. I actually don't remember what it does. Alright, this way. We're certainly starting to get a lot of good loot from this. Like, our potions are getting better and more numerous. And I'm actually using the potions sometimes, which is good. Mainly because, I mean, they're useful. Very useful. But also because Unknown Man was saying that the game is very difficult unless you use, like, your full, repertoire of items. So, I actually need to use the items that are available to me. Let's run around and see if there's a shortcut button. Because usually when you're at these map portions, there's a button that connects it to the other map portions. Like over here. Can we just open this? No. Okay. If we could, that would connect it up pretty well.
Nice.
Maybe we open it later. Because, yeah, I don't see anything around here that is button-like. Alright. Straight on through. Very hard to catch. Is that the... Are those the things, the thing that was running away from me earlier that I killed? It had like 1,000,000 armor. They are very hard to kill. They're evasive. They don't even do that much damage. I mean, the attack was kind of hard to dodge, but aside from that, it wasn't very hard hitting. So it's literally them running away is the worst thing they're able to do to you. All right, Gestral Village. Good for me. Hi. The village does look so cool. First time this life. I got revived at the Sacred River not too long ago. I'm only 7.6 hours old. Very interesting. Time to train. You should train too. I'm serious. You really need to train. Hey, I just beat the invincible... The doubly invincible thingamawhat's that you guys threw at me. I think I'm fine on training. Okay. Do some of that. You... More of this. And you... More of this. I'm liking her having all the health from that one thingamawhat's-it. Makes her actually decently tanky. Okay, you don't really have enough skill points for anything right now. We never actually used this. We should. I need to keep in mind that he actually has that, because that might do some good break damage. Alright, you're fine for now. You don't have anything. You have a lot of stuff, but you're waiting for this, so we'll wait longer on it. And we don't really need to rest, because we're fine. Who are you? You look very different. You're a nice brush. Doesn't mean I wouldn't go for a nice little brawl with you. It's gonna be like this everywhere, huh? Yeah, I guess the only people that survive out here are people who actually like to fight.
It's really a village of Gestrels.
I mean,
They seem
yeah.
better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent.
Oof.
Find the
Roasted.
chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Chief house. well, that's hard to miss. All right. You guys are so slow. I went on many other adventures and I still beat you here. Bro, that's because you guys sent like everything you had at me. You have a very big hair, hat. I don't know. You may not come in. Why not? Not that one. You may come in. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's because one of them had the door closed and the other one had it open. Alright. Hi. Why are you doing push-ups? You're made of wood. I don't... Okay. Hi. So you're the warriors who demolished our ultimate Sakapatate.
It wasn't that strong.
It's pretty strong. But yeah. Well, you've earned my respect. What can I do for you? I am indeed the chef of the village. Your name's Golgra.
So many questions I'd love to ask.
Well, then ask them.
We need to get to the paintress. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Still so obsessed with the paintress. I mean, for good reason.
Others have passed through here.
Okay, so I guess we're not the first expedition to have come here. That's interesting. Did you get here in the first place?
White-haired man destroyed it.
Yeah. So they know of this white-haired man, evidently. Yeah. Some of us survived. Oof. Esquier. I recognize that name. Who is that?
So Esquier exists.
Oh, that might be one of the legendary people that we heard about near the start of the game. Of course, they live not far from here. But only the greatest warriors are allowed there. I need a password? Yeah. Why is that? Could also accidentally eat you. Ah. Yeah. Makes sense. That would be irresponsible, wouldn't it?
Your ultimate Sakapatat.
Alright, not good enough. Oh. The legendary tournament, huh? It should be easy. Okay. I mean... Now I'm excited. Let's see what you can do. Also fight the stranger. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Stranger.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that. Go fight now. Alright. I would like to... I guess we'll look around first. I kind of want to sit at a bench before we go straight into fighting a big boss enemy. Or a group of boss enemies, as it were. I think there's a flag over here. Okay. Rest. I mean, we don't need much rest, but I'll get our elixir back. There we go. Okay. Now we go left. Yeah, arena's to the left here. And is there vending over here? We have money. Isn't this stuff amazing? No, it's useless. At first it's amazing, then it's useless. Alright then. I think a beatdown is in order. It's okay. I mean, we just got here. Great, I'm glad our eagerness for battle hasn't scared you away. We have plenty of clients, they're just dead. Okay. Useful items, that's what I want. Yes, whether it's weapons or pictos, I cater to your every need. Alright. Expedition shop is back in business. Oh, so they sell to expeditions sometimes. Alright, well we're definitely buying all of this. Buy item, buy item, buy item. Now, these are pretty cheap too. Well, comparatively. Critical moment. 50% increased crit chance if health is below 30%. I mean, it has good crit rate on the Pictos itself. It's probably good to have any of these we can get. And of course, we could fight the merchant, but we'll do that later. We will get the recoat as well, because I want as many of those as I can get just for future stuff. What a weird looking Pictos you have there. Can you show it to me for a second? And the weird Pictos to him. Found a similar Pictos not too long ago. Let me see if... Aha! I think it's complete now. No need to thank me. Alright. I guess he had the other half of the Pictos? Interesting. Let's see. Who had that? That was you, yeah. Wow. There's some good speed it's got on it. Aside from that, not a whole lot. We don't really want our health below 30%, but it's a thing. You... That's just really good base attack damage. But we're just gonna switch you over to this so that you start getting those things. And then this we'll replace with this. I don't know. I always put the experimental peak dose on him just because I can, I guess. Anything else here we want? Increased break damage on base attack. Attack lifesteal, that's 15 of the Lumina points. That is expensive. Jeez. So the game definitely has lifesteal, but it doesn't give it away for free. Alright, you're the only one that really has much Lumina. Free aim damage, sure. Why not? And you did get the new wardrobe thing. I don't know. I like the hat. Not as big of a fan of the glasses. And I don't know. I think the original outfit is better. Might just be that it matches her hair. But alright. Let's keep looking around. We have more money. There's more guys selling stuff. We have nothing to trade. What's the currency here? It's a barter system, bud. No currency. You can trade chroma, though. But what use do you have for chroma? Make chroma offerings of the sacred river, part of the rebirth process. Because we Gestrels can resurrect at the sacred river. You guys knew that, right? Yeah, we were told that before. Why are you looking that way? I want more people to trade with. Okay. I mean, you are kind of small, but I don't think size exactly correlates to offensive capability. You should never listen to your elders. That is not the right message to be sending, I don't think. Boah. Okay, well, sorry about that. But I'm not going to tell you to never listen to your elders. That's probably just going to get you killed. Back off my junk, I ain't selling you nothing. What do you mean? Will you or won't you sell me something? Means I'm calling the guards on you. Okay, are there guards? I guess there are. Are you a guard? Welcome. Might be interested in a very special weapon. Yes. Excalibur, the sword that suppresses all swords and shoots lasers. 1,000 chroma, I mean... Yeah, sure. That's pretty cheap. Didn't think you would be interested in a kid's weapon. Does that... Can we actually wield that? Because that would be amazing. Can we get that to Gustav? No. Maybe that's her weapon. No. Does it just do nothing? It probably just does nothing, right? Yeah. Alright then. We have a wooden stick. Would this kid like to have this? He seemed to be interested in fighting. No, he's just still sad. Alright. Who are you? Shop is in the back alley. Want me to show you the good stuff? Alright. This guy's just like right around the corner. This isn't even an ambush, you're just standing there menacingly. A shakedown? You don't know how to pick your marks, do you? Marks are people with fat pockets. I mean, that is also wrong. We just spent all our money. But I'm not opposed to just beating these guys up.
I'll do it.
Oh yeah. You do not stand a chance, my man. I wonder if this unlocks their shop. That would be nice. Yeah, hit them. You know what? We're gonna hit him with a regular attack so we can see what the break attack we just got earlier does. Let's see. You do skills, offense, that. Perfect.
A storm is coming.
You are going to start out with electrify. Oh, and these guys aren't too weak. Well, they aren't strong to the lightning is what I was trying to articulate. Let's see, so shatter. Does to all, so... Oh, and broken. Great. Okay. Spark. Okay, but they're not weak to fire either. Let's do heal, just because we can. Always best to keep people topped up when possible.
Brace yourself.
Alright. You have nothing. So that attack is pretty good. If we do that while there's more enemies on the board, that's probably going to be pretty great. Yeah, do Swift. If he survives long enough, he'll get a face full of Vertruce. What do we have? Let's just do Earth. Can absorb some of our lightning abilities. And he's dead. Is that how tough all the merchants are? Because that was easy. Ow, that hurts. Okay, we're sorry. Just for you, we'll trade the things we have. Can you even pay with Chroma? Spare us, please. Alright. Unlocked a vendor. Good. Are you the vendor you just fought? Yeah. Hi. Alright, more stuff to buy. I'm almost out of money. Like, very close. Oh. Oh, interesting. Switch to the Vertruce stance on breaking any shield. That is pretty amazing. I don't have enough money for it. It's really high level. We're definitely gonna actually buy that. It's gonna make it so we can't buy much of anything else, but we'll get another color. We'll be back. Okay, bye. So now if we go here into you, yeah, so look at that. That is some insane power. And it scales with vitality and agility, both things she has plenty of. So that is very nice. Alright. We'll go back and buy the rest once we found more money. What's going on over here? Is that one bigger than the one we fought? Are they working on an even stronger one? Hey, you. What about the arm? Were you gonna help me build the best sakapatate? Did you lie? I mean, to thank you for guiding us to the village. Karatom. Alright. Are you gonna help me or what? Sure. Are they gonna keep attacking us? Well, then no. How will I know if it's the best sakapatate unless I test it against you? This shall be my greatest endeavor. It will be the ultimate of ultimate sakapatates. The ultra ultimate. I respect your ambition. You already have something in mind? Yes, earth-shattering explosive cannons. I mean, the last one already had cannons. Explosions are not very explosive. Yeah, definitely. See that during our fight too, you definitely need something stronger. Luckily, no, just the thing. It's not only more powerful, but it's easy to carry. I want mushroom spores, the blue kind. We cultivate them in Lumiere. Sure. I know where we can get some. There's a grotto somewhere with lots of water. Where was it again? Okay. Sure. I guess that's like a side quest now. Unless I already have it. I've been into a grotto. But yeah, I don't think we have what they're looking for just yet. We'll keep that in mind. When I was building the next model, I was obviously joking. This task is way too complicated for pea-brained humans. Pea-brained, what the heck? School? I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Alright, then I guess I don't have school. Are you the vendor from earlier, or are you just a vendor? That's Chroma? I mean, I don't, but... Oh! Outfit. A haircut. Find an expeditioner. Ah, okay. So yeah, we need to have a lot more money when we come back here. What the heck? How is it that the thing we fought was the ultimate one when they have ones that are like twice as big? Just sitting in here. There's a lot of people to talk to. Hey you, what's going on around here? You look official. My hope is that one of these days everybody's trouble will be resolved through jousting. I mean, fighting is so dépassé. I'll stick to the old method for now. Okay. Those things are immense. Why? You guys up for some jousting? Not really, I guess. When we want to break from fighting, we joust. Jousting's still a form of fighting, though. Not everyone knows that. Don't ruin the fun for them. A kiddo prefers jousting to fighting. So if he ever knows that it's just fighting with more rules, he's gonna have a meltdown. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go find the arena, because, I mean, we're out of money. So... might as well just... Who are you? You look important. Got a lot of injured right now. The Neverons attacked not too long ago. Rather die than come back to the village injured. Looks beyond boring, sleeping all day up there. Ah. Interesting. Who are you? Moving. I don't feel like healing people today. Guess they will all die then. Yeah, it's not a big deal. You're the worst doctor. I ate a lot of Neverons. That makes sense as why it's very big, yeah. Just kidding. Born with terrible sickness that makes my bones grow every day. And I feel the excruciating pain of my bones pushing the boundaries of my flesh. Every day I wish I was not born to suffer like this. So one day I decided, I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. Studied very hard, harder than anyone else, to become a doctor. Even if there is no competition here because everyone is dumb, I push myself through self-discipline. I saved more than 10,000 of my fellow Gestrels, all the while suffering inside like no one else in this world. So don't tell me what I am. Don't tell me who you are. Because the most horrible thing you've gone through in your life, I go through every day. Okay, sorry, bye. Jeez. Yeah, there's still more of these. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't just shoot those. I don't know what those are. They seem to always be blocking some kind of path. But alright. Is this the arena? This is definitely the arena. Let's, I guess, rest for a minute. Now we're ready. What are you? Want to register for a tournament? You're talking to the right Gestrel. So far we got sign-ups from 3 of our most legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize is a powerful weapon? So how about it? Sure. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Unfortunately, in the arena, it's one-on-one fights only. No worries though, I'll sign you up as a team. Just decide before each fight who gets the honor of getting beaten up. Alright, you're all signed up. Your opponent is one of our legendary champions. Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna go fight? Okay. Now this is tough because Mahel has some of my highest DPS, but has no healing. These two can heal, and you have higher health and probably higher damage in the long run, and maybe higher healing. So let's go with you for the first one. See how that goes. All right. You have long arms. I didn't think you were close enough to hit yet. But alright. Let's hit you with some lightning to start out with. We love us some lightning.
I'll do it.
Counter him. Oh, big counter. Alright. Now, Earth Rising. Obliterate him. It still throws me off. You have some weird timing in your attacks sometimes. Okay. It still throws me off that with the Earth Rising, it's not when she stomps the ground that I need to hit the button. It's when it's like a second after that. Because my brain sees the movement and is like, ah yes, this must be the time that I'm supposed to do it. And it never is. Alright then. We can actually heal ourselves for free. And then obliterate him. And we leave at full health. Alright. Oh, we got a recode. Very nice. You won. Wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Alright, well, we're still full health. One is one of our legendary champions. Alright. Who's gonna go fight? Lune again. I mean, she has everything in one. High health because of the Pictos. As a delayed attack. Alright. But that's fine. Still not too high a damage. Yeah, and she has a lot of healing. Counter that. Now you... Earth Rising. Lots of damage.
Ready to evade.
Was that slightly different timing? It looks slightly different.
A storm is coming.
Alright, Earth Rising. Again. That's slightly longer delay than I keep thinking it does. But that's alright. Let's go over and do some healing. Okay, so there's two different attacks. I was then waiting longer because I thought it was the same attack. So it always starts with a jump, but then if he does both hands in the air, it's faster. If he does one arm, it's slower, which is counterintuitive, but shouldn't be that big an issue. Let's use this again. If it doesn't use up, it did use up the light. Alright. Okay, so with one hand it goes up and then down into the attack. We don't have any AP, so just attack, that should win. Oh, we got healed by that. Oh, attack lifesteal because our basic attack's lifesteal. Right. I just had that on her to level it up. You won, wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. How's her health? The lifesteal brought her back up to full. Okay. It's actually amazing. Mathieu the Colossus. Who's gonna go fight? Lune, get him. She's doing fine so far. No reason to assume that that's gonna change.
Ready to evade.
Alright, that's a pretty straightforward attack.
Thunder.
All of them seem to... Ooh, crit counter. Good. All of them seem to have really straightforward attacks. And only singular attacks so far. That crit damage is hitting hard. Alright.
Roma is flowing.
Hit you with another one of these.
Ready to evade.
Alright, so there is a bit of a delay in between when you can parry. So if you parry too early, then you're kind of screwed. Alright, but we just healed, and then we took him out, so we should be full health for the next fight as well. You won, wow. Next time won't be so easy. You'll be fighting against a mysterious new warrior. I hope you're prepared, otherwise the prize will go to them. Who's gonna go fight? Lune again. Why not? She's kind of the best all-rounder right now. I know you. I don't remember your name, but you were one of the people in the expedition. So this isn't gonna be as easy.
Wait, that's...
Ciel?
Maybe she's another person for our group.
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left.
Nah.
I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here?
True, we can talk after the fight.
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
I like her weapon.
Ready to evade.
Okay. Yeah, that's very fast and also odd timing, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Odd timing, for sure. It likes to kind of juke ya. Some good damage, though. Is that a buff? Versus a buff that increases the speed of the character. Okay, so they have more turns. Okay, that's fine. We can't consistently dodge. We need to heal now or we're not going to be able to.
I'll do it. Let the ink flow.
Okay, we get lifesteal on this. That's useful. Okay, hits twice at that interval. Not that any of this is going to be useful. I think I only fight her once, but as of right now, it's useful. Hit her with an earth. So we'll have a or not an instant, but a free heal next. Which is good because we need it after that. That'll give our AP time to recover.
A storm is coming.
Okay, and now we have 2 light. I guess we're gonna use thermal transfer, and that's gonna give us a second turn, hopefully, and recover a bunch of AP. Not that much AP, but that's fine. That's enough to give us a good immolation.
Feel the burn.
And we explode her. Okay. Unfortunate. Would have been nice to have another person on our team, but we just straight up killed her. Nah, she's probably fine. Hopefully. A special weapon, you say? I wonder if that's a weapon based on who won. And we could have gotten, like,
Well,
a better
that
weapon
wasn't so
for
bad.
any one of the characters,
Yeah,
depending on
really
who we
just felt
chose.
like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One
Yes.
day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestrel who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up
Bit of a long journey.
next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
No time to lose.
We got another party member. I don't know what she does at all. Want to play her tutorial? I mean, I was just saying I have no idea what she does, so sure.
Ready?
Okay. Can apply and consume foretell on enemies. 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply foretell generate sun charges. Skills that consume foretell generate moon charges. Okay. No charges, no moon. This is like sun and moon. Okay. Enter twilight by combining sun and moon charges. Alright. Starting skills are focused foretell and twilight slash. Focused foretell applies 5 foretell and generates 1 sun charge. Start by using it. Okay. Sure.
Here's your card.
Take your shot.
I'm a little off on the timing with that one. Alright, so we have 1 of that. Oh, interesting. It's given 1 sun charge and applied 5 foretell. She gets bonus effects while having a sun charge or a moon charge active. You gain 1 AP per foretell consumed, and you gain 1 AP per foretell applied. Okay. So with the sun charges, we want to use up the foretells in order to get AP back. Let's Ash consumes all foretell on the target, increases its damage, also generates 1 moon charge. Okay, so basically, as of now, you'll want to use the foretell ability that'll apply a bunch of it and give you the sun charge, and then you want to consume it, giving you a bunch of AP and changing it to a moon charge, at which point you use the foretell again to apply more, which gives you AP once because you applied it with the moon up. So that is interesting. It's kind of a back and forth of your abilities. Oh, that's high damage.
Take your shot.
And he attacks again. A little off. Luckily, it doesn't really do any damage, so that's good. Okay, this changes things a bit, because it didn't use up the sun that we had. It just gave us a moon charge, which combined into the twilight. So we applied double foretell. Maximum amount of foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20, and damage is increased depending on the number of sun and moon charges consumed. Trying to make the best use of twilight to maximize foretell application and damage. Okay, so because we're in twilight, we do more damage. Good. I guess we're gonna hit him with one of these. Applies 10. That's pretty good. Oh. So what does foretell on the target do exactly? I don't think it does anything other than... Oh, it consumes the foretell to deal additional damage. Okay. So it doesn't do anything on its own. It's not like poison, but it makes it so that enemy takes more damage from her other attack. Alright. Good to know. Hi. You return as champion, so well done, well done. Okay then, you ready? The password is... Get out of my way.
The password
Okay.
is get out of my way.
Very gestural-ish.
True. East of the village, Suniso guards the path. Shout the password as loud as you can and Suniso will let you
As
through.
loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Try not to die too
Your
soon.
positivity is so heartwarming.
Open the back door. Oh, that's good. I was wondering when
Thanks, Chef.
that gate would open. A duel? No thank you. Not right now, at least. So, do we now have 4 people? We have 4 people. So how does that work? Oh. She's kind of like, yeah, she's grayed out. So we're all here, but we can like switch the characters around as to who is going to enter battle. Okay. Well, as I said, if there was anyone that I was going to be at least temporarily taking out of the fight, it would be Gustav. So we're going to do that for now. Although we should probably then unequip his Pictos so other people can have them, right? How do I just get rid of it? Oh, R is to clear. Okay. So we can take off the Pictos from him and give her whatever would be good. I don't know what is good for her, though. She does stuff. I don't know if she does free aim. That was kind of his thing. I don't know if that's her thing. I don't know if she has any break. We should, before we actually look into that, we should look at... we need a bench, or... Okay, now I'm calling them benches. Because in Silk Song, I always called them bonfires. And right near the end, I started calling them benches because I'd been playing the game long enough. And now we're playing a game that has flags instead of benches, and I'm calling them benches. It just gets more and more confusing. But we're fine. Okay, you just keep leveling up your stats. And you have... Oh, that is a lot of things. Right now your weapon goes with agility and luck. Let's look at what your skills do. 14 skill points. You don't have enough for anything. Okay. Let's look at what these skills are. Phantom Blade deals high single target dark damage, 1 hit. Consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. Can break. Okay, so that's like a better Twilight Slash, because it does pretty much the same thing, but can break. And maybe does more damage. Oh, and it costs more, and it gives 1 moon and 1 sun charge. Okay. Harvest. Deals medium single target damage, 1 hit, uses the weapon's element, and heals self by 40%. That's pretty good. Consumes all foretell to increase heal by 5% per foretell. Alright, so that would be good. You fight the enemy a bit, and then stack up the foretell, and then use heal, or this, to heal yourself for a big boost all at once. Which is all percentage based, which I still really like that. And it applies rush to 1 to 3 allies, increasing their speed for 3 turns. Deals medium single target dark damage, 2 hits, applies mark to the target. Applies 3 foretell. Okay, so that would apply mark and give us foretell. That's an AoE, applies 2 foretell per hit. But that's only, yeah, 4 foretell on each enemy. And spread out foretell does not seem to be a good thing. I mean, maybe it is, but doesn't seem like it would be very easy to use up. To increase damage and delay target's turn. Okay, so it like lowers their speed and pushes them further down the turn order. It's interesting. 3 hits to all enemies with high dark damage and consumes all foretell. Okay, now that would be one good reason to apply foretell to numerous enemies, is if you could consume them all on all the enemies. That would be pretty powerful. Let's see, deals medium single target damage, 2 to 6 hits. Uses weapon's element, applies 1 foretell per hit. And critical hits apply an additional foretell. So if we win a crit build, we could use that and possibly get a lot of foretell on each enemy that I use that on. Cleanses an ally of their status effects and propagates the target's buff to all allies. Oh, interesting. Low single target physical damage, 1 hit. Propagates target's foretell to all allies. Or to all enemies. I was going to say, what would foretell do on allies? But it makes more sense that it's to all enemies. Shell powerful and rush to all allies. Wow, okay. Targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP. Okay, so this is basically just you have enough AP on this character and you just want to do something on a different character, you can just send it to their turn. Interesting. Extreme single target dark damage and applies 10 foretell. Can break. That would be good. I like anything that applies foretell, because not a lot does that very efficiently. It looks like. I mean, this does it decently, but not very well. We need more. So yeah, this would be good. But has 9 AP. Jeez, okay. Not great on the cost there. 4 hits, you say? Oh, and it extends Twilight. Extreme dark damage to all enemies. Absorbs allies' health and enemies' foretell to deal increased damage. Why allies' health? That sounds bad. Oh. Targeted ally deals double damage for 1 turn. That could actually be amazing if you used that on Mael and she was in the Virtus stance. Then she'd be doing like 300% damage, maybe 400%. I don't know how they would stack. Deals low dark damage to all enemies. Consumes 1 foretell per hit for increased damage. Okay, so that doesn't like just absorb all the foretell on all the enemies. Only up to 3. Medium single target dark damage, 1 hit. Applies 5 foretell. Also deals damage and applies foretell to every other burning enemy. We're not going a burning build, but that could still be good, because that gives about as much foretell as this does, if the target has no foretell when they use it. Oh, but here, deals single target dark damage, heals all allies by 30% health, and consumes foretell to increase heal. So this and this are the healing abilities. Both of them consume the foretell, so we just need... Oh, and they both do damage and heal at the same time, which is just what we were looking for, actually. Each hit can consume 1 foretell to deal 200% more damage. And crits don't take up the foretell but still get the damage increase. That is pretty cracked. So... My strategy so far with this one, now that I've read like every ability, is I want them to be a good healer. Because this is healing self, which is always useful. And this is healing everybody. And honestly, 30% health is not a small amount of health. So, plus the extra foretell. So now I just need to figure out how they're going to... Because they can have 6 abilities. So we need some abilities to generate a lot of foretell. And then some abilities probably just that can damage with foretell if nobody needs healing. And then you also need to take into account the sun and moon things, which is always difficult because we have this already. And that will apply foretell to all enemies, which would be decent. I mean, I guess 4 to all of them is better than 5 to one of them in a preferable situation. So... yeah, that doesn't give any... So this applies 3. 2 hits. So that's 6 overall, and marks them, which helps with... specifically, I think, with just Immolate. 1 foretell per hit, that would be good. Yeah, especially if we... okay. So if we went a crit build with her as well, we could go for this ability to basically just get infinite foretell. Because if it does 4 to 6, and I assume it's either random, or more likely it's if you hit the perfect on the attack thing, that will then do the higher number rather than the lower. So if we get 6, and we have a good crit chance to apply an additional foretell, that could do up to 12 foretell on one enemy in 1 turn, which I think the max is 10. So even if you miss a couple crits, you could still get from 0 to 10 foretell on an enemy pretty much instantly in one turn. Oh, but that's 7 AP to do that. It's really powerful, but that's like a lot of AP. That's like 3 turns worth of waiting for your AP to get back. Intervention could also be good, just in case we want to jump over to someone else. Yeah, all of the things that give a lot of foretell take a lot of AP. But okay. The plan is we definitely want to get both the healing abilities. So we're gonna push for that off the bat because that is what I want, I think. Yeah, we have enough to get this, but just barely. And from there, we're just gonna need to figure it out. There we go. So now she has both healing abilities. She's gonna be kind of our healer for now. And that'll be good. Do we need to apply any of this? No, she has all her abilities, I think. Yeah. But okay, let's see here. We have... Yeah, this we can kind of use whenever it's kind of a higher cost. Yeah, these two I don't think I'll use as often, except for this one gives both a moon and a sun, which could be useful. So I guess for her, as of right now, you would... Because she only has one ability that actually gives foretell, so she would probably use this and then either harvest for self-healing or grim harvest, which both give moons, which would put her into Twilight, which then increases the amount of foretell that's generated, and then the enemy that they're fighting will then have no foretell on them, so she can use this again, and then use another heal. So it's going to take a lot of AP to get to pull that off, but it should be fine. Which means that her main stats, right now, of course, agility and luck are her main stats for her weapon, but I think crit would be halfway decent. But aside from that, probably just durability like health and defense and speed, all the regular stuff. I don't know how much she's going to use free aim. She needs a lot of AP for what she does, so maybe free aim is not going to be great for her. On jump counterattack? Gives health and speed as well. We'll go with that. Mainly just for the health and speed. Here's base attack damage. We're probably going to be base attacking often, so we're going to get that. Just because she needs so much AP for her stuff, that base attacks are going to be pretty important. Wasn't there another one that gave base attack? I think it was after... Yeah, after a free aim hit, base attack damage is increased by 50%, which could be absolutely amazing. But the issue is that would reduce the amount of AP we make, because a base attack gives 1 AP, it going to your turn gives 1 AP. So she'd be getting 2 per turn, but using 1 per turn by using the free aim to boost the base attack. But that would be such good damage. Let's do it. Put all that in there. And then we can look at the Luminas and figure out what else we want her to have. If she's doing a ton of base attack, we might just give her attack lifesteal. Because then she would never need to heal herself. She would only need to heal the part, like do the party heal. Because the base attacks, which she would be doing decently often, would be very good. But that's such an expensive one. We could get so much else. Like free aim damage for when we free aim before we attack. Increased break damage on base attack, which is break damage just the amount of damage you do while something's broken? I think that might be how that is. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Okay, that's also useful, because that means that every other turn, I think, they'll just get very powerful if they use the base attack. So that's useful. 3 AP on killing an enemy could be useful. I kind of like that on everyone. So we're gonna go with the other stuff like this, that, this, and then this. How much else do we have? 7. Enemies do burn decently often because of Mael, so go with critical burn as well. And we can just get that for free at the end. So good. That is very good. You start with a level 5 weapon. Jeez. Alright, the only thing left to do with you is to do your attributes, because I never did that. 45 points is crazy. Okay, we are gonna do at least 10 might, 10 agility, 10 luck, and then well, defense also increases crit rate. Not by much, though. But by an amount. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't want to completely neglect any of the stats, but that puts an emphasis on the luck, agility, and might that not only increases the crit and increases, you know, all our combat stats, but also that's what our weapon scales with, so that's useful. The health is at a decent level for now. So that's good. And now we're at an impasse because my... Oh yeah, we need to switch out Lune's weapon. Possibly? No, I guess they just upgraded the one that we already had. Because, yeah, that was a 4, I think. Now it's a 5. Alright. But, yeah, I want to keep playing. Just logically. I do very much wish to keep playing. But at the same time, I'm at the point that I know my voice is going to start hurting if I don't stop. Okay, this is just better than this, stats-wise. So I think I need to stop, but then I need to decide... I probably need to decide now. Break damage on base attack, or increase break damage, just in general. Oh, this has better base stats, so we'll just go with that. Because, yeah, I saw her stuff was pretty low level, so I might as well just switch them out. Should we do anything with this one? That'll give us a lot more crit rate on this. Which, I mean, crit rate is just good. We're not building her for crit rate, but it's just good. Because here's the thing. Sundays are usually my day off, but at the same time, this is kind of the only game that I've been feeling like playing, like the last day. I didn't know what to do. I actually went to bed early last night because I didn't know what to play, so I was like, nothing to do, might as well sleep. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I should just stream tomorrow. And I have the authority to do that, you know, it's my stream. If I want to stream a day that I don't normally, I am completely within my right to do that. So I guess I'll do that. Let's see. Let's just give her non-level 1 that, and then we can still give her that through there. Because that's useful. She does kill things quite often, and she needs a lot of AP. But yeah, I'm still not fully able to figure out how the builds all should go, but we're figuring it out slowly. So I will be back to this most likely tomorrow, same time. First Sunday. Wait, have I ever streamed on a Sunday? I don't think so. Maybe a while back. Maybe for like an anniversary stream or a holiday stream or something. I might have switched the schedule to be able to stream on the specific day, but it's rather unprecedented. But this game is just it does things to me. I don't know why. It just I need it. It's kind of addictive. But yeah, we'll be back to this, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for being here, and goodbye.